What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We're gonna be doing a side mission to start off with, and then we'll head back out into the Peruvian jungle. I think there's some collectibles out there. There's some a tomb that we haven't done yet out there. So there's still some stuff we could do. And I thought it would be a nice little break. I think we just kind of hit the end of an arc. We kind of saw those creepy, I don't know what the hell to call them, the protectors, I guess. I didn't hear the full name. Those weird goblin-looking fuckers.
During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war.
That's an intense reaction. Oh, jeez. I know you haven't seen a lot of content for this game over the past few days. I'm sorry about that. I just finished all my recording for Spider-Man. So that video series is done. It just needs uploaded now. I'm working on a few other projects. You know, I'm starting... probably this video will be up before I start this new thing. I'm starting a game called Thief of Thieves. I've been talking about it in a few different series right now. It's a game by Skybound Games. It's kind of in honor of them taking over The Walking Dead, the final season. So, you know, I'm starting some new stuff, but we'll read this, then I'll keep going.
This shows a pilgrimage from a great city. This must be Manco, leading the priestess's ancestors out of Cusco.
But yeah, like I was saying, I finished Spider-Man. I'm kind of starting one new project. I'm working on finishing up this game and Yakuza Kiwami 2, definitely before.
No one's been through here in centuries. This has to be the right place.
Before Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out at the end of the month. So I expect to see this game be played pretty heavily over the next couple weeks. Like I said, I'm sorry that I have kind of I didn't mean to abandon it. It's just, in all honesty, I was enjoying Spider-Man a lot more than I was enjoying this game.
An effigy of the peasant savior. It might have been stolen by the cult of Kukulkan to keep the Paititians from worshipping it. Or maybe it was given to them as payment for protection.
Because, I mean, in all honesty, if you've been following the series, really, I've not been enjoying the series. I'm not going to lie. Or not enjoying isn't the right word. It's just, I think this is subpar compared to the other Tomb Raider games.
Moved to an undisclosed location. We've had reports of the cult stealing objects and artifacts and holding them hostage in exchange for docility. We will not allow such a sacrilege to happen to Manco.
But no, I definitely think this game could have been better. I mean, I'm sitting at about a 6 or a 7 for this game at the moment, but like I said, who knows? Maybe my opinion will change as we get further in. And we're about to get attacked by something, aren't we? No? Okay. Fine, I'll take that gold.
Manco's resting place. This looks suspicious.
Really, Lara? You're surprised that happened? How many times does something like that have to happen to you where you just go, yeah, this is par for the course? Oh, see, now she's using a flashlight.
This looks like a procession of the dead. It's the Order hiding Manko from the cult of Kukulkan. Shit, no.
Oh, hell!
Okay. In here.
This lever should raise the water level. This shows burial dolls, pottery, and textiles being placed in here with the dead. This wasn't just a hiding place. The Order turned it into a crypt. The Order left members behind as sentinels when they sealed the cistern. All these bones. They sacrificed themselves to protect this place.
I'm stuck on a wall. Can't tell if that's that's a plant. Trying to find things to collect. Back to the surface.
Hello, Manko. Now, where's the amulet? There's light coming through this wall. Another sealed-off passageway, I bet.
Okay, so if it's not up, we're going down. Isn't this just the way we came in? The hell? Yeah, this is just the way we came in. Alright. So apparently we ended up back at the beginning.
The threat of the disease held at bay, we soon learned that Lopez had come and gone. Some of us began to suspect his betrayal, while others worried for his safety. The only course of action was to remain in the city, the reasoning twofold. We'd be ready when Lopez came to his senses and returned the artifact, or this would be the easiest point from which to mount a search for him. We struck an accord with the king. We would become his royal guard, physicians, and priests.
So basically, Trinity has been has just been completely used by Lopez to be able to get the dagger and the box of the dagger of Ixchel and whatever the silver box to reshape the world. This has basically just been Lopez's just quest for power. Has that been the entire sell of this game? Is that the entire thing? But how does that tie in with the previous two? Why did we need Lara's father? What the hell are they doing in Russia? Or are they just completely separate entities?
Hello, now, where's the amulet?
Okay, did that sound really messed up to anyone else? Oh, we can open this. Okay, that was a sarcophagus. I thought that was like a table.
Now, to get this back to Uchu.
Okay, I don't know what is going on with the audio. It's like really breaking up in my headset. I'm not sure if that's my... Okay, let's... It's like really freaking me out, guys. Because it's only the voice, it's not the rest of the audio. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is the story here makes no sense on how it connects to the other ones, other than the fact that, hey, here's Lara, here's Trinity, they're the bad guys, Lara's the good guy, they're trying to sell us on this whole, oh, well, this time Lara caused the apocalypse, and we're dealing with her having to, oh, she's taking everything on herself and needs to learn to trust her allies, and blah, 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 blah. It's basically it's a game with the morality of an 8th grader who's now just starting to kind of learn about the whole it's this, it's so clearly good guy, bad guy, and and this journey of self-discovery. But I mean, Lara's got to be like in her late 20s by this point.
I'm here.
We're not at Unuratu's. We're in a cave nearby. The entrance is marked with a heron and an eclipse.
On my way.
Well, we activated the quest. Or we activated the main quest. Maybe we won't be going back to what is it? Maybe we will not be heading back to the jungle in this video to keep up the main story. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I mean, Lara's like, what, in her late 20s? Like, she should know that she can't do everything on her own and all that. It's just like, it doesn't, it doesn't have the right feel. It's just, it's really weird to me. This whole, the way they're trying to do this story. It just feels wrong.
Mesoamerican people used this stone as a tool for processing grain and seeds.
Ooh, a llama. I want to pet it. Oh, God. I love that. That's my favorite part of this game is the llama petting. Wait, how the hell do I get to turn in this? The hell? Where's this guy? Where's this guy's quest now? Okay, I guess he's back here.
Maybe they could provide support. Do you have it?
It was a trap. The box was taken and Unuratu was captured.
We heard. We're working on a plan.
She's being held at the prison by the old temple. Hakan led a raid, and was taken too.
We'll charge the bridge that leads to the prison.
It's aggressive. What if I climb up here, free her, and then signal to attack?
That could work. Etzli's scouting the temple in the upper district. He could find you a way in.
I'll go talk to him.
We'll have backup ready once you get her out.
Sounds good.
For strength and safety.
Thank you.
Lara.
I'll get her out.
I know.
You know, for a... Okay, that mask looks awesome. For a city... This place is really freaking small. Like, you know, like you zoom out, ooh, that looks like a big map, but when you zoom in, like the actual playable area is incredibly tiny. Like they're trying to sell us on this, like, ooh, this is this major city, and ooh, look, here's the bridge leading into the, you know, you can run into the, we're gonna run into this prison camp and we're gonna save them. I'm like, okay, well, again, I don't understand why it's so hard to find where you guys are hiding. I mean, it's not like this place was necessarily hard to find. You just find that symbol, find the crevice, and then they'll just come in and slaughter everybody. Haha, money.
Ah, Lara. Quinty returned a short while ago. A little worse for wear, but alive. I'm glad to see you're okay as well.
That cistern is quite a challenge. I'm happy Quinty made it back.
But without the Savior's amulet, I'm afraid.
You mean this Savior's amulet?
What? Lara, you found it. That's incredible.
Here.
I can't thank you enough. When Zan returns with the Champion's Bow, we will honor all of the gatherers, including you, if you join us.
I'll be there.
Sorry, my phone is blowing up. I
should have done something.
Okay, you gonna finish that sentence? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So we got 2 skill points. The eagle, not necessarily what I want. You know what? We'll save up our skill points. Inventory. What can we upgrade? Upgrade the shotty. Yeah, keep boosting that damage. Boost the accuracy. Yeah. So I keep getting text messages, so if people hear my phone just keep buzzing, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I wanted to change out of this outfit. I mean, that mask is...
Now Unuratu is captured.
You did all you could.
There we go. Okay, you can't still keep talking even while we're... Whatever. Serpent's got... Oh, okay, so we can talk with the cultists. Okay.
And the other rebels. They'll make an example of them.
We can't focus on that right now.
God, what a mess.
Alright. Never mind. I can understand why we're wearing this now. This is like a... He made it seem like this was like ceremonial or whatever, not tactical. But no, this is a tactical kind of outfit. I understand why we're wearing it now. We'll pick up that side quest that was in there later. Originally I said we were gonna do side stuff in this video. You know what? Now I guess we're doing quest stuff. Hey, dude, you look like you're in trouble. Okay, now I understand more why we're wearing this costume.
I urge you to be wary, Ahau. We've broken the uprising, but they are still around. Alone, you are a target.
I'm confident I can deal with any rebel I meet.
Well said. They can't stand against us. Although, they did fight like demons.
They fight for their survival.
Alright, so nobody's going to say anything about how... Because of all the cultists we've seen, they've all been men. Nobody's going to mention...
Fallen soldiers, far more rebels than cultists.
Nobody's going to mention the woman, the fact that she's wearing her hair in like the ponytail with the modern day elastics. Just nobody's going to say anything about any of that. Whatever. Like you'd think that would be, or the fact that her costume is vastly different than the rest of theirs. Am I just misunderstanding the society, or is she? I really do not understand what this game is trying to do. Because, like, are all of these guys Trinity, or are they... Or only the ones like Lara, how she's wearing, like, the green... How her, costume's kind of, like, very green and theirs isn't. Is she Trinity? I cannot tell what the hell they're doing with this, like...
This describes something nearby. They stand back to back, two brothers in arms. I lie at the feet of the one who watches the shaded serpent.
Stand back to back, two brothers in arms. I lie at the feet of the one who watches the shaded serpent.
Sassen?
Bulging eyes, fangs. This is Tlaloc, the Aztec god of rain and storms. In his gentler temperament, he's also the god of water and fertility, bestowing life and sustenance. But on the other side of the coin, he's responsible for thunder and lightning, hail, and the other destructive aspects of water, including erosion, affiliating him with caves, pools, and springs. Oddly enough, he lives in a mountain. His bird is the heron, but he's associated also with animals like snails, frogs, and other amphibians.
You love history.
Do you think there will be any more of these uprisings? Market day has been completely disrupted.
I'm sure there'll be a solution to this conflict soon.
Well, I hope so.
This is great.
What, did I accidentally find the... Oh, cool. Oh, they stand back to back. I get it. I just saw the marker and found it by accident.
Lara, your serpent guard disguise is good. I discovered the passphrase for the prison where they're holding my mother. Innocent eyes will blink at dawn, when weakness falls away.
Understood. We'll get her out, Etzli.
There's one more thing. Hakan has been captured. He's my friend Kiara's dad. If he's sacrificed,
I'll see what I can do.
I like how this kid is here too. I'm like, wait, so this place isn't do we need the guard costume? I thought we were.
Exalted and knowing may enter this sacred ground.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when weakness falls away.
You may enter.
So my question is, does this?
That must be Kiara, the girl Etzli mentioned, which means Hakan is in that cell. All full up, can't carry any more.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure that. I'm still trying to figure this out. So this isn't the prison itself. This is some sort of like upper market town, I suppose. All right, let's talk to the kid.
I'm sorry, Ahau. Please don't hurt me. I only wanted to say goodbye to my father.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Kiara. I'm with the rebellion.
How do you know my name?
Your friend Etzli told me I should help you.
He did?
Yes. So why don't you tell me what's happened?
My father blames Kukulkan for Mother's death. I told him that nothing would bring her back, but he didn't listen. He tried to kill Kukulkan and now he's going to die and I will be left all alone.
Hey, it'll be okay, little one. Maybe I can help.
Really? There are other rebels here in the square. They want to help as well, but they're too scared. Maybe you can convince them.
I'll do whatever I can, Kiera. I promise you. I won't let them take your father from you.
Thank you, Ahau.
Call me Lara.
Sorry, I'm getting... Okay. Sorry, something's going on campus today. So I'm just getting shitloads of messages.
I want to free the prisoner, but I can't do it alone.
You must be the Ishiki Unuratu spoke of. If you can make it safe, I will help open the door.
Blessings, Ahau. Are you enjoying the executions?
The executions? Of course, but I need you to stop the prayers for now.
Why did the incident sound?
I'm sure there's a reason. We'll remain alert all the same.
Okay, what was the point of stopping the prayers?
I don't have... Would you play your instruments for an envoy of the gods?
I'm just talking to everybody to see what happens.
I'm a friend of Unuratu's. I'm trying to free the prisoner and I need your help.
Come on. Of course. Those guards will kill us if we get too close. Deal with them first. Then I'll update you.
How about now?
It's safe now. Help me open the door.
Yes. We must move.
It's too heavy. I'll need to find some help. This won't work. Both levers need to be held open if I'm gonna get inside. I need someone else. Okay, the guards are gone.
We must move now.
Okay, so we did need both of them.
Damn.
What do you want, priest?
Don't worry, I'm a friend.
I do not have any friends that look like you.
Trust me, I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Your daughter's waiting. Can you walk?
Kiara,
Damn.
Kiara, go! Get someplace safe. I will find you.
Okay, wait.
I'll find
So
us a way
he
out.
just called her a priest. Okay, so is that why the costumes between Lara and the rest of the guards are different? And because are they soldiers and she's a priest?
Through here.
Not the different.
Stay close.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to just constantly bitch about the game. It's not my intent. It just kind of, to me, it kind of feels like everything's just been slapped together. Just like, this would be cool. Well, what if this happened and then this happened? This would be cool. It's just, I don't think the narrative makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. I don't think it's that good. I mean...
Not that. The way towards to my daughter. Here, this knife. It belonged to my wife. I was going to kill Kukulkan with it. I have no use for it now.
Oh, cool. Better knife. So we're not using that, not using that... That's a knife.
I was never going to see you again, Papa.
I am so sorry, my sweet child. Let me look at you. I promise I will never leave you again. Come on, let's go home.
And he's just gonna walk out, look like he's just been gotten the ever-living crap kicked out of him, past a whole bunch of guards. Whatever. It's stuff like that. It's just there's little things that make absolutely no sense to me. And it's just like they happen one after the other. It's like the developers are saying, "Hey, we're gonna just go with it." And I hate that style of storytelling. I hate just being told, go with it and don't worry about it. Well, but wait a minute, but that doesn't make any logical sense. Don't worry about it.
Who you are.
I am one of you.
Yeah. Is that why you had me arrested?
If my brother was alive, rest his soul.
Yeah, he will think this bickering is a waste of time. Come home.
I am home. This is home. Unuratu, dream for a moment. How will Paititi prosper when Dawn comes in a world without threats coming from the outside?
Aren't you such a threat? Remake the world? We all create destiny, together as we are.
Everything I've ever done has been for Paititi. Everything! When it was divided, I unified it! I am the only one who sees the real threat here.
You come and go as if your life here is optional.
Yes. I have lived the outside world and I have seen what's to come. Every day it encroaches. Paititi will not survive its invasion. Everything we are will be taken or destroyed.
Well, then we must fight for it together, according to the will of its people.
By restoring the sun. That will only ensure Paititi's safety for a moment. But then, it doesn't protect us from discovery, invasion. Our destiny is to be doomed. No! No, we must be bold, decisive. Act with me. I need your intelligence, your resilience in my world.
A world ruled by the cult of Kukulkan? Or should I say Trinity?
If it's control you want, you can have it. Just help me now ensure Paititi's safety, and then, by all means, you can govern it as you wish. I will give you the throne. I will do it.
No. I will find the box and restore the sun. May its light be your judge.
Why do you think so little of me? Take her back to her cell.
You can send me back, but I will never betray your people.
No, you will just fail them. The box is gone. A missionary, Andres Lopez. He stole it 400 years ago.
What?
You just wasted your life searching in the wrong place. Leave me now.
Am I the only one wondering why Lara's watching this and didn't just shoot him in the face? I mean, she had the shot. Like a clean one, too. And just let him go.
Kukulkan bid me to join the ranks of the priesthood. The pantheon of Paititians is a patchwork of several cultures. I'll need to study their rituals, their beliefs, and learn how we can use their own gods against them. The ones from across the water are devious and intelligent. I do not doubt the city will soon be united under the control of Kukulkan.
Am I also the only one who's trying to figure out how Lopez has garnered all this control in, what, the span of a few days? Because I'm like, how long between when we've gotten the knife in Mexico to this? Like, it wasn't that long.
The sun god and ruler of the Aztec heaven, which they called Tolan. He was literally the sun itself, the fifth one, in fact, presiding over the fifth age after the 4 previous suns had perished. The Aztecs believed they had to sacrifice to him regularly, or else he would refuse to move across the sky. He was strongly associated with eagles, unsurprisingly, and was often depicted wearing their feathers and carrying weapons such as arrows and shields, or instruments specifically created for human sacrifice.
Again, we want to talk inconsistencies. It's the villains make no, like, the order in which everything's happening makes no sense.
The city's priests, or shamans, if we mean to differentiate between the heathens and those who toil in the Lord's light, were the first to come forward, the first to listen, to hear of the state of the outside world. And thereupon, several of them felt completely cheated and begged to be baptized. They reasoned rightly their worship and trust was misplaced in the traditional deities of these lands. For as one stated, if your God has brought you here, across the world, then he truly must be the most powerful, and only a fool would not bow to such a being. We will teach these shamans English, and have them teach the population of Paititi.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably been here for about for only a matter of a couple days, not like but it seems like he's been here for months, laying the groundwork for this, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Wife of Inti, daughter of Viracocha and mother of the founders of the Incan Empire. Likely another artifact extorted from the people of Paititi by the cult.
I mean, if somebody wants to help me, literally, go into the comments, give me a timeline of events, and give me some ideas of how long in between each event, because I'm still trying to rationalize all of this in my head. It's not making any sense to me.
That black and yellow stripe across his face marks this as Tezcatlipoca, a very important god to the Aztecs. Let's see if I can remember everything he was associated with. Jaguars, hurricanes, the night winds, the night sky, earth, the north, sorcery, beauty, temptation, leadership, war, strife, interpersonal conflict in general, and of course obsidian and divination. His right foot is often replaced with a piece of reflective obsidian, which the Aztecs used as mirrors, and these mirrors figured in shamanic rituals and prognostication. Tezcatlipoca literally means smoking mirror. In an effort to reduce the possibility of disease entering Paititi, Emperor Shika hereby temporarily bans all citizens from exiting the city. Anyone currently beyond the city's limits will not be authorized to re-enter. Paititi is still recovering from a recent epidemic, and any other outbreaks could tip the already precarious balance. By order of the cult of Kukulkan.
Again, something else. If somebody wants to help me and to hear me stop complaining about how things make no sense, somebody give me a layout of the social structure.
Okay, we're on our way.
Of this world, because.
Yeah, when I was in the cenote, it was a foreshock. The earthquake is coming soon, we have to hurry.
Yeah, when we get Unuratu out, we'll all go find the box together.
What was I saying?
All full up, can't carry anymore.
Of the social structure of this world, because I'm having a hard time figuring out what Because like I get it, like you know, like I get the cult of Kukulkan, the rebels who Unuratu leads, but even then, I'm still trying to figure all this shit out. I mean, it's still really confusing to me.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore. That was close.
Oh wow, I almost missed that. Blended in with the background nicely.
Here's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. The Aztecs worshipped him as a force of nature, responsible for the wind and the rain. In his most wrathful tempers, these natural phenomena became extreme, acting to cleanse the earth and sky. Through that, he also became associated with justice and with mercy. According to one legend, he had misbehaved with his sister, and to atone for his shame, he set himself on fire. Then, his ashes rose into the sky, and he became a god of light as well.
I'm really glad when I went into that little explanation of all that the the jump I was in the middle of didn't, kill me.
Just crossed the river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere.
We're heading towards the river. Get back to you when we're there.
Okay.
Okay, so that area we were at before wasn't a prison. It was, like I said, it was kind of like it looked like an upper town, like a more like a high class area. So I'm guessing that's what that is. You'd think with how prepared Lara usually is for her adventures, that she'd have those, like, spiked climbing shoes. Like, she'd have those just... Like, she'd bring those with her. Like, we wouldn't have to find them on a dead guy. Yeah, we already know that.
I know. I will be forced to join Amaru. Everything I fought for since Heidi's death will be lost.
I won't let that happen. Come on, let's go.
We're out of time. Someone needs to find that box. If the sun is not recharged, or the world we made, all of us will be destroyed.
I found another clue. Maybe. The tattoos on your arm, the heron and the eclipse, the same symbols were found engraved on the altar where the box was taken.
What?
What do the symbols mean?
This one shows my destiny. The crimson fire of Chakcha. And this one grounds my past. It symbolizes Chimchichica, the last true emperor of Paititi. His tomb is in the upper district.
Can you take me there?
They're all over that tomb. If there's anything there, they would no doubt have found it already.
Amaru doesn't have this clue. He doesn't know what to look for.
He's going to be crawling with guards.
We'll find our way around them.
It'll be dangerous.
I'm sure.
Then there's no time to waste.
All right,
Safe. He helped me find you. He should be with Uchu now.
Excuse me.
The ruling family is displaced, reduced to nothing but a figurehead while we truly control the city. The reason for allowing them to remain in position of seeming power is twofold. It allows us to focus on our search for the silver box, and it acts as a pacifier for the locals who are recalcitrant to any type of change.
You know, I know I've been giving this game a lot of shit. I do got to give it some credit, though. I mean, the performance of Lara, I always forget the voice actress's name. And I think she did a great job in 1 and 2, but I think she's done a great job here as well. So I think that's worth mentioning, that the voice acting is... I'd argue the voice acting all around has been very well done.
Oh, good. Edsley wants to talk to her.
Mother, we're sending backup. Should I support Uchu or use the distraction to seize territory?
You're in charge while we're separated, Edsley. Trust your instincts.
With seized territory, what are we, in the middle of a gang war? Again, I just want to know, how big is this city? It's super small from everything we've seen. How much territory? Like how many words are hard. I mean, like, what's the amount of men that would take to actually take this city? I mean, again, from everything we've seen, it doesn't seem like it would be a lot. Just took one arrow. I guess that's all she needed.
Think that's the last of them.
For now, we should hurry to the upper district.
You lead.
There's a survival cache over there. Entirely sure what this ledge is for. Oh well, I'll come back and explore later.
I think we're clear.
Maybe. I don't know. just murdered everybody, she's just gonna open the door and just go, yeah, what of it?
Take this key. Come. I want to show you something. The eclipse is coming. Once it is here, the box must be opened. Temptation of the box is so powerful, it will pull me toward it and tempt me with a fantasy, an easy way to solve our problems. But it will only show me my strongest, most secret desires. I have prepared my whole life to resist it. Amaru has not yet seen the box, but already its power corrupts his mind. Paititi is its people and can only survive by our will together.
So, if Amaru remakes Paititi his way, it's like he destroys it.
Yes. We face many threats from the outside, but risk is a part of life. We must confront it to remain true to ourselves.
How do you know you'll be able to resist the power once you have it?
I don't. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise. We should go.
What is the Crimson Fire?
Give me a second, Mel.
Legend, the key and Shakshal and the silver box of Ishal were created in the heavens for one purpose: to destroy and restore the sun. The ritual can only be performed during an eclipse. Once the ritual is completed, the chosen avatar will hold the power of the sun within them. Having become the god of creation, Kukulkan, they must sacrifice and release that power to restore the sun. But the silver box tempts people with visions of an idealized world they could create with that power. A fantasy of their own mind. An entirely new reality, only at the cost of destroying this one.
It is my destiny. It's connected to the sacrifice of Kukulkan. When the Crimson Fire smokes, seek your mirror. It's a powerful force of accountability. That's all I know.
Do any of those creatures ever find their way in here?
Creatures?
They attack. In the caverns around Paititi, they were in conflict with Trinity. And at the altar where the box was taken, they came after me.
Do you mean the Yashil?
Yashil. They were tall and fast, hungry, almost desperate.
I would not call them creatures. More than that.
You gonna elaborate on that?
Shield.
There we go.
It was long ago, but Paititi owes much of its safety to them.
They protect it.
I don't know if that's their intention, but their actions have that effect.
They don't ever attack the city.
No. We have always lived in cooperation. I think Amaru might be planning a public sacrifice.
Of a rebel. We have to stop it.
No, not unprepared. Not stay near me unless I do. The crowd could turn on us. This way.
Threaten our safety, preservation, and leader, the traitor Murata, your fallen, is in my custody. But it is not too late to sin. Today, we offer a sacrifice to Kukulkan as a prayer of protection as the eclipse draws near. This sacrifice, whoever's life will be redeemed. May all his fellows see the light and rejoice.
Amaru said he wanted an end to violence.
He sees it as an instrument.
gross. Is he gonna eat it? Oh, that's a lot of dead bodies. The sound of it rolling down the stairs.
Believe him, they are afraid. They need good reason. Not much fun. The tomb is permanent.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when weakness falls away.
And nobody's gonna also figure out that she's English. Like, she's the only one walking around with a British accent, and
That statue. I'll watch the gate.
I won't be long.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna figure out that she's the...
We're close to the Emperor's tomb.
We're by the river, ready to get you and Unuratu out of there. Let me know when you're ready.
You know, that she's the only one walking around with a British accent. Oh, maybe that's her who we're looking for. All right, guys. Well, we're going to call this one here. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, all that stuff can be found down in the description below. Like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for our next time. But until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is the Gaming Channel. I'm out.